Kanye West recently released his docu-series Jeen-yuhs on Netflix. There's so many takeaways, but today we're going to unpack one of them. This is an Iwebu production.
Period.
Kanye West, on part one of his new docuseries Jeen-yuhs, directed by his friend Cootie, takes us on a journey from his transition from being a well-known producer to being a rap icon, producing a record called H to the Izzo for Jay-Z, and it blows up big. Well, Kanye loved the notoriety, but at the same time, the whole time, he was really trying to make his way as a rapper. If you have not seen it, you got to check it out. You see him going from label to label, trying to shop these songs. One of them was It All Falls Down, which was one of his biggest records, I believe. Yeah, I believe he might even run a Grammy off of that. It's major. So, you know, and a lot of people just turning them down, label after label. Kanye eventually goes back to Chicago for a music conference, and he hangs out with some old friends, some other producers who were very instrumental in his come up as a producer. They even showed him how to produce one of them. And later on that day, Kanye got word that one of the guys who had been speaking earlier on the documentary, which you'll see, had went to the radio station talking bad on him and even dropped a diss record on Kanye.
He did.
He felt so betrayed by just one of his friends. He just felt that disrespect, and he went to this guy. He pulled up on him, had a conversation, and you could just see Kanye like he was just deflated, like he needed a hug or something, right? Well, that's where he went. He went to basically get somewhat of a hug, man. He went to his mama's house, okay? Yeah. And shout out to Mama Donda, okay? Rest in peace to her. And then he went there and he told her what was going on. She lifted him up. She spoke words of encouragement. She rapped his old songs, made him laugh just about some of his raps. She knew all of his raps. She talked about just even where he was like, Mom, you think I'm being a little too arrogant? She was just like, and paraphrasing here, by the way, she's just saying like, nah, I think you need to kind of keep that. But at the same time, the giant looks into the mirror and sees nothing. She's kind of telling them at the same time, stay grounded, like keep that confidence, but stay grounded at the same time. She spoke so much life into him, even had a little toast with him and his friends and things of that sort. As I'm watching this, it hit my heart so deeply. The reason why is, if y'all did not know, okay, I sing, okay?
Sing a little something.
Can I sing something?
Go ahead.
I don't know what I'm saying. All I want is love unconditional. That's a little bit of something, but
I didn't know you were going to actually sing.
No. Anyway, that's a little bit of something. Anyway, it hit my heart so deeply, and the reason being is because I saw the support from his mother. And I, again, coming up, I sang at talent shows. I remember my first talent show in 5th grade.
What song did you sing?
I sung, it was by New Edition.
Oh, that isn't Sex Is On My Mind?
No. We'll get to that. I sung, it was Still in Love. I'm still in love with you. It's by New Edition. I'm still the man that's true. I'm still the man. Anyway. All right. So
when did you sing Sex Is On My Mind?
That was in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So later on, we just kind of fast forwarding, y'all, since my wife want to bring it up right now, because I straight up will forget. In college, I was in a music 101 class, and they said you was supposed to bring and play like some type of instrument of some kind. You could even use your voice. I couldn't find out anything else. I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna sing.
Sex is on my mind.
And I just was like, what came to my mind? Sex is on my mind.
That lets you know where your heart was.
I'm sorry.
We're not promoting that.
I'm here with my wife. Why can't?
No, because I wasn't your wife when you were singing that.
Sex don't need to be on your mind if you ain't married.
I was not your wife when you were singing that.
Baby, I wasn't thinking about nobody. I was thinking about getting an A, and I got an A+. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I did sing that at Music 101, and I got a standing ovation, all those different things for singing. But anyway,
were women screaming?
I don't remember. Maybe. Anyway, so I went along, just kind of going back to where everything went from. I had recorded a song, I believe it was with my cousin Twan. It was my first song that I really had recorded in the studio. I recorded a hook. I wanted my mom to hear it. So I was like, Mama, listen. She listens to it, and she kind of just frowning. And she's like, Okay, I hear. Well, you better sing your button to them books. Crushed my soul. I won't forget it. Won't ever forget it. So watching Kanye and his mom, I low-key almost got emotional because in me is that that little boy who wanted to be affirmed, who wanted to be pushed forward. And I keep looking at don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. I wanted to be affirmed, and I keep watching these documentaries where I seen Kanye mom supporting him. I think I seen a documentary on Chris Brown and his mom was supporting him. I heard about Usher and having their mom support, and they supported them from a young age. Beyonce, and the list goes on. Even meeting my wife, one of the things I thought was so dope was your mother supporting you, your father supporting you, your family showed up to your shows. And the main person who I needed that main push, that main love from, I didn't get it from. Shout out to my mom. At the end of the day, shout out to my mom. She did a great job raising me as well as she could do. But somebody probably down the line had crushed her dreams, and she crushed mine. And so her, even my father, they, I was singing around the house. They had to be able to hear me. Yeah. Everybody else thought I was pretty decent, but at home, it was like I didn't even do it. Like at the end of the day. And so they pressed me more towards college, and I went to go into college, and that didn't work out to me. And even though I did go on to, I did sing more hooks for my boys and all that, I kind of always played the background. I wanted to be a singer or somebody like Master P who owned a label and did some things like that. I just loved music, but it kind of crushed me, in a way. And even to this day, not getting wrong, like I'm a grown man now, and that's not something I'm harping on. It's not the reason why I didn't make it. I'm not giving that. I'm not blaming my parents. It has lasting effects, though. It has lasting effects. And so,
because you're talking about it now.
Yeah, I'm talking about it now.
So it still has impact to you.
And that really brought me to a verse, babe. It brought me to Proverbs 22:6. Yeah. Direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it. And when I'm looking at Kanye and I'm looking at his mom, she was that light that lit his flame. I think that's what we try to do now with our kids. We see those gifts in them.
We just had a meeting.
We try to nurture it and cultivate it.
We just had a meeting in fall or something like that.
It was might have been over the summer.
Fall? Oh yeah, because
y'all went.
I sat in the park. Yeah. But we had a meeting. We all sat in the living room, and I was like, "Hey, let me set the tone for this house real quick."
Yeah, not really.
Because if you guys don't know, I have bonus children, stepchildren that don't stay with us. They come over every other weekend, and so I'm like, "Let me set this tone real quick." In this household, we uplift each other. Because when I met you, I'm like, "Wait a minute, why is this man not doing this, and that?" You can sing. Yeah. You have the most integrity I've ever seen in my life. Wow. So seeing him for the first time, I'm like, first of all, you got the heart thing down packed, like the integrity. You're humble. You can speak. What? Why aren't where did this deflation come from?
Yeah, and you came in and and that's why I give my wife so much props and I love her so much, is because you came in and you not saying you were the first person to ever speak life into me. I had other mentors and leaders that also did that, but you came in just with, like I tell some people, like you said, like right away, like you stand like a king.
Period.
Hold up, who? You just called me a king? Who are you, woman? You must be my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm thinking. Like, but you start speaking that life, and you like, no, jump on this track with me. And I did that song with you, and just being there with me. And I think I did a song with Trey P, and you kind of was there with me through that. And I had did hooks and things of that sort before her, but it was just I'm literally sitting on this gift. I just said, hey, let me climb the corporate ladder and be this person who has a great title. And I really sat on the gift. Not saying I necessarily sat on the gift. I did and I still do use it for the Lord as far as worship team and things of that sort, but not really looking to make a career off of it, in something that, not saying I can't do now, that I didn't really get into really moving along
but
that
you just
path.
Never know, and everything works together for our good.
Like we were talking about, our kids have some gifts and we want to cultivate them. We want to go along what this scripture says. And so I got a daughter who's about to be 16 years old next month. Oh my gosh. My daughter, she is from a previous relationship. She has a YouTube and I hadn't checked it out yet. And I'll be honest, the reason why I had not checked it out wasn't that didn't want to support her. You could attest to this. I always tell her how great she is. Like, I believe in her. She has a different belief system. She was raised a Christian, but it was taken away from me for almost 2.5 years. Hadn't been around me, and now all of a sudden she's, I think, a 5%er or some odd thing, and believe that they're God and all those other things. So anyway, I didn't want to just look at this video and be disappointed. Okay, because she has this new belief system. But something told me, check your daughter out. Man, when I checked out my daughter's YouTube, man, it blessed my heart. Not only was the content pretty good, she speaks so well, so much confidence. And I just was like, wow. I start thinking, man, God's going to use that gift in you. Like, you believe whatever it is that you believe in right now. It is what it is. I always tell her, the Lord, he's going to show you. He's going to show you himself to you in a real way. And you're going to turn around and use that gift for him. And so I told her, hey, keep going forward, keep pushing forward. Hey, continue to stay consistent, baby. I wanted to press her on that. Even with Nayani, another one of my daughters from a previous relationship. She's a dancer. She likes to dance. I'm like, hey, what do you want to be? She's like, I want to go to such and such school out of town. She doesn't want to go to college and get a degree. I didn't say, no, you need to go to college, go 4 years. And if that goes from there, then no.
But that's what's so dope about
go and be the dancer that you want to be, or whatever it is. And if you change up, let me know, and we'll go along that path there too.
That's what's so dope about this generation, I think, is that you're like, yeah, that school stuff was cute. Like, that was cute. Yeah. But it's not the route for everybody. Unless you looks real good on that wall, though. Yeah, unless you want to be
most people.
Unless you want to be a doctor or an engineer or something that like you working on surgeries and bodies and brains, like yes. But most of us are creatives. Like, God created a creative world. My daughter is so inquisitive and so aware and wise at her age, my 5-year-old. That makes me like, oh my God, you're going to be so much better than me. So beautiful. Like, and then you got a mama who's ain't going to play about you, who's going to protect your spirit. Like, I let her know you are beautiful. Look at your hair, girl. Yeah. Like, our family, it's so funny. Like, they're like, you're so cute, Dad. Yeah, you're so cute, Mom. Because we're continuous.
Compliments for like everybody.
They have compliments for everyone because it overflows from the head. Yeah. And so,
from the head. Yeah. Y'all got to check it out.
Y'all got to watch it.
It's amazing. This is just a little nugget, and this is only the first part of it. Yeah, I think it has 2 more parts to this that's coming out, man. It was so much fruit in it. Watching his journey, you get so much more love, respect for him on such another level. Definitely. Even more grace for him too, just knowing how much his mother was there, there for him, and now he doesn't have her, and how that kind of probably sent him on just a whirlwind of so many emotions. Gives you insight. Yeah, it gives you so much insight. Yeah. Even seeing some of his Christian roots too.
That's why the word says, in all you're getting, get an understanding. Yes. So you can understand why people move the way that they do. This is why we're careful about just jumping on bandwagons of bashing people. Yeah. Because every time I talk to a Christian about Kanye, they're like, girl, is he really? It's like, y'all wait before y'all write people off, before y'all make it seem like, oh, this is dumb, they shouldn't have did. Like, get an understanding. Yes. I can't, even though, I wouldn't say that me and my mom are just like super close. My world would be wrecked if I lost her too. Yeah. But imagine not having God and losing that. Yeah. Like, imagine not having pastors and community around you. So he lost his mind. Like, he lost the only person. I understand completely now. Definitely. So definitely understand. That's why y'all better get in this Bible, because the Bible got something to say about everything. Like, in all you're getting, get an understanding. So y'all let us know if you've watched the series. Comment down below. What do y'all think about it? We want to chat with y'all. Y'all let us know what y'all think about our takeaway. What is your takeaway? We would love to hear what y'all got to say. Did y'all experience some of the same things? Let us know. Hey man, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe. Yes, and do not forget to hit that notification bell. Yes. We need y'all to be notified every single time we go live and when we drop a video. And follow us on all social media platforms at The Uwebos. And we will see y'all next time on Radical Love with The Uwebos. We'll see you.